Greetings, viewers. Sam of Sardonyx Halloween here, and today we got some big news. There's a new Spirit Halloween Daisy, you see, and they may have just done my most wanted theme of all time, another Carnival theme, and there seems to be some pretty awesome props here, so we're going to discuss it today. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, folks, let's get started. So, I'm gonna go by the, classifications that Spirit has done for the individual props, which I'm gonna start with this main attraction section, which I'm assuming this is gonna be their, showstopper kind of animatronics, but, the Ringmaster was the first one, and coincidentally, next to that is Nibbles the Clown, which made me think that Ringmaster and Nibbles the Clown are the same prop as Rotten Ringmaster from Morris Costumes. I am hoping not, because there's not a lot of Ringmaster props, but if under the pretenses that Ringmaster and Nibbles are completely separate entities from the Rotten Ringmaster, I'm hoping that the Ringmaster is kind of like a THD 3000 style greeter, with just a lot of movement, a lot of nice lines, just generally a pretty cinematic prop. Nibbles, on the other hand, I am hoping that he is more of a short clown with sharp teeth, maybe some aggressive movement. I'm not really sure if he would thrash or, jump or be a jump scare. I don't know. I just want him to be a little shit-eating little guy. That's all I want from Nibbles. And then, aside from those two, these next three are pretty straightforward as far as what they'll probably be. The next one is Bobby Strings, which the only thing that I can think of this thing would be, besides a maestro kind of thing, which I don't think he will be, but I'm thinking Bobby Strings will be a marionette, and he's going to have thrashing movement. Either he'll be strung up on some kind of board so that he can move, or something of that nature. I just want him to be a marionette with mouth movement of some kind, and him just thrash around a bunch. I just think that would be so awesome. The next one is Cotton Candy Dan, which is a really awful name, but I digress. I'm hoping, and this is an idea that a fellow YouTuber, Pleco Army, came up with. I'm not sure if I can find any pictures of it, but Cagey the Clown, sort of, but it has the Cotton Candice, little girl in the cotton candy machine in his hands. I would want that from this prop. Obviously, I don't want it to look like Cagey the Clown, but I want it to kind of have a similar build, and I think that would be awesome. And then the final one, which this is just the most amazing animatronic ever, if it is what I think it is. Barnaby the Bear. Now, there's two ways this could go. It could be a bear on a tricycle, a circus bear, of course, or it could be on a beach ball, and I'm hoping it's on a tricycle, because I think that would be so awesome. I'm assuming it's going to be a similar deal to Monty, where it's has fur clothes and kind of circusy outfit with the plastic head, of course, because SVI has done some really nice looking animal heads, and I'm hoping that Barnaby here has that, because just off of the name alone, God, I want this thing. I wanted a circus bear for so long. Moving on to the world-famous entertainers section, which is pretty much the licensed props section for this year. And honestly, I'm surprised they were so straightforward with a lot of the props this year. Art the Clown. Of course, Party City has an Art the Clown, which is already on my wish list. And there is one gripe I have with the Party City one that I hope the Spirit one might fix, which is that Art is a very, facial movement focused character. A lot of his personality comes from his facial movement because, of course, he's a mime. So I'm hoping, and it's very unlikely because it's probably going to be party time, but I'm hoping that he maybe has some facial movement, like some eyebrow raises or maybe just a smile of some kind. If this one is better than the PC one, I'll definitely grab it. If not, PC one it goes. Ghostface. We had a Ghostface in 2021 that was absolute dog ass. So I'm hoping that this one will be more similar to the 2011 Jimmy Ghostface, which was amazing. It could be improved upon, of course, and I'm hoping that maybe this year's Ghostface will do that. And the other two licenses we have are Michael Myers from Halloween, of course. I don't really like Michael Myers, don't have any thoughts on it. And Emily and Victor from Corpse Bride. Never watched Corpse Bride, but I do love Tim Burton style things, and it's always such a pleasure to see these kind of like cartoon characters turned into real physical beings. It's very nice. I don't really have any thoughts on them as like props or what they could do. Same for Michael Myers, but you know, that's all I gotta say on these licensed animatronics. The third section here is very interesting. It is Blast from the Past, which is the returning props for this year. And not gonna lie, the choices are kind of lackluster. I'm hoping that there's maybe some other returning animatronics that are online only that might be better, but the only one that really stands out to me here is Creepy Towering Clown Grimsley the Great, who is one I've been wanting for so long, and I'm very glad he's coming back, but I'm hoping they fix some of his weird, like, build inconsistencies, like how his collar doesn't really cover his shoulder frame, etc. Stuff of that nature. The other two are Cerberus and Twitching Banshee, which if Cerberus comes back, hopefully they give him a full body because he looks very stupid. Twitching Banshee, not really sure what they can do with her. No thoughts on her necessarily. Finally, we have the Oddities and Curiousities section, which if you hear some clicking in the background, it's because this has a giant list and I'm going to have to scroll through it. I don't really have a lot of ideas for these ones, but I'm just going to spitball ideas. Night Terror is the first one. Only thing I can think of with this thing is probably like a Deathstalker-styled eldritch creature. The Cremator. Now, there's two ways this could personally go. I think it might be like more of like a fire creature, or maybe it could be a literal like cremation chamber. Who knows? Gravestone Ghoul, probably just a generic ghoul. Maybe they can go some unique directions with it. Max Straw. Really not sure with that. Scarecrows can get really creative if they really want them to. So if they want this to be a creative scarecrow, they can do it. I like the name Max Straw, even though it is very similar to Jack Straw, which was a prop from 2018. Wanda Webworth is the most interesting thing on here, in my opinion. She is most certainly, hopefully, going to be a spider lady, which I have had ideas for that, with a lady with a spider face and, spider legs. Something similar to, like, the Other Mother's final form in Coraline. I just think that a spider lady would be such an awesome prop and it'd fit the Curiosities and Oddities section here. Giant Death Ray. I looked at this name and I was just like, what the fuck? Giant Death Ray. There's only one thing this could be, and it's a Giant Death Ray. Although I'm pretty positive, just from what people are saying, that there should be an alien attached to the Giant Death Ray, like operating it, which would be so sick to get another sci-fi prop. I'm not a big fan of sci-fi, but I know a lot of people are. Dark Princess. To me, this kind of rings the same tune as the Underworld Queen from Home Depot 2021, but she could easily be maybe a vampire princess of some kind. I'm not really sure. And finally, we have Demonic Gatekeeper, which I'm not really sure. I don't know where they could go with this one. They could go a lot of directions, and I don't really have any ideas for it, so I don't really have any thoughts. Alright, folks, that's all I gotta say about the new Spirit stuff. Probably gonna make a follow-up video when they release the images and videos, but that will be with the rest of the fellows at Fellow World, so I'll be joined by several other people, and it'll be a pretty different video editing-wise. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe or whatever. Sardonyx signing out.